Hello, my friends. Let me tell you about Mr. Cat here. He is a biter. Yes, he is a biter. Hey, everybody. I'm going to do a quick review on this knife here. This is the Cold Steel Con. And let me tell you, it is awesome. Here, let's get these little things out of the way here. You can check that out before we get into it, okay? And yeah, as Mr. FINGERCUT told you, it does have an edge on it. Just sliced, no problem, right into the chunky part of my finger. Well, all the parts of my finger are pretty chunky. But, oh, let me tell you about this. You know what? If you buy your Band-Aids at the dollar store, make sure you go to the duct tape aisle too, because you're going to need it. So let's get on into this thing here really quick. Let me tell you, I'll just tell you as I go, but this is awesome. This is a cool knife. Not what I was expecting at all. So you got 1, 2, 3 inches of AUS 8A. So that's Japanese AUS 8 steel. Good budget steel. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4 inches G10, and I love the blue on there. 4 inches is just enough to get my chunky hand on there, especially with the way they got this first finger hold here. But if you check here, you can get up here pretty easy without hurting yourself. And for some intricate stuff, it's not a problem. I know it looks like I'm close, but I'm not. That's not an issue. What is an issue is when you're not used to tanto blade and it snags the top of your finger off. So, of course, it's got that Demco triad lock and reverse. You can put, wait a minute, I don't know. Can you reverse that? I can't figure out what this is over here. Maybe one of y'all could tell me if I can get this focused. What in the world is that hole there? I thought it was a missing screw and I was about to complain about it. Man, I can't get this thing to focus. So, but there's a hole there. I don't know if you can reverse that or not. I'm gonna check this out. So it might just be right-handed clip. Somebody that knows better, let me know down in the comment section. I can't figure out what this is. Come on, focus for daddy. There, oh, no. And if anybody knows a cheap video camera, a good option to my phone, there we go. Check that out, man. Let me know that in the comment section. So here we go. This thing, I was expecting a bigger knife. I was expecting, and I don't know why I was thinking, I wasn't looking at the specs or anything. I was thinking I was going to get another knife that looked like, let's say a Pro Light or something like that, and just with a Tanto and with this modified GoldenEye thing here. This thumb ramp eyeball thing that Demco came up with, which I really like, by the way. I really like that. But that's not what happened. What happened was I got the king of all pocket chunkers here. I got a pocket chunker with a triad lock on it. And I was just super excited. I'm super happy to have this thing. Hold on one second. So I got this and I was really surprised, but in a good way. This thing is really cool as a pocket chunker. And let me show you. I got some of my favorite pocket chunkers out. And this is the new one. This is it. This is the one I'll be carrying as my pocket chunker. You can't beat the triad lock. You can't hardly beat this eyeball ramp thing here. And it's super sharp and it's cold steel and it's everything that you want in a pocket chunker. However, it does not have a lanyard hole. That's the one thing it doesn't have. So it's got just enough grip there where I don't have to whine about the lanyard like I always do, because I can hold on to this. But let's just bring some in. Let's bring in the Firebird. This is a great pocket chunker. Now you're not going to beat the price on this one, of course. And it's got a lock back on it, but compared to the triad lock, I mean, all locks fail in comparison to the triad lock. But you can look at the size. They're very comparable. And you're still getting that cold steel triad lock. You're still, I mean, the steels are real comparable. We got 440. See here, AUS 8A. That's, you know, good budget steels, both of them. I'm not going to put this one down. I'm just a big cold steel fan. And to have a cold steel pocket chunker that's kind of like this. I know what you're thinking. What about the Tough Light? that's still a good pocket. That's still a good chunker. I still like it, but I just like having kind of a traditional looking pocket chunker, little pocket knife EDC. And for y'all that ain't into the pocket chunkers and they like your EDCs fairly light, this is a great EDC. So let's check how light this is. So straight up 2.5. Now let's check out what this Firebird is. 2.43 with the fro. So you're looking about, let's say 2.35, 2.3, something like that. So it's a little bit lighter. And this is great. This is a great knife. I'm just saying I like the way this feels. This just feels a little sturdier, maybe a little more locked up. I don't know. Maybe it's just in my head because, you know, I got an Andrew Demko poster on my wall. That, you know, that can't be verified. I'm just kidding. You know what? I'm sorry, Mr. Tink. That's not true. That would be weird. But I do like the cold steel. So that's one of my favorite pocket chunkers. Let's check out some other ones. Look at this. This great knife, the Chewy, the Timberline Chewy. Just a great pocket chunker. Just a little knife. You got your two big knives or whatever, your big knife, and you just want something to cut something open with, and you don't want to scare the neighbors with your 5.5 inches of, you know, XL Recon or Vaquero Voyager. So you grab this out, open your mail, you know, cut your tomato. And let's see. So that's 3.03 with the fro. Let's say about 2.85, 2.9. So it's a little bit heavier still than the Con. You can feel it. I'm not saying these are anything bad. I still love these. Of course, you're going to get this one for 10, 11 bucks. You can get this one for 8 or 9 bucks. So that's right there. That's a winning thing right there. So if you got these, I'm not putting them down. You know, don't rail on me in the comment section. I'm not putting these down. I still like them. I just was really pleasantly surprised to get this. And I like it a lot. All right, and now for my favorite, the one I've been carrying, the Heartbreak for the Boker Patriot. I love this knife. I love the blade. I mean, that's a good blade length. Look at that. That's almost 3.5, so about 3.3, 3.4. Let's check the weight on this. 2.47 with the fro. It's about 2.35. And it's got that lock back, but remember we had the problems with the lock, so I don't totally trust the lock on this. I haven't really jammed it up trying to test it like I did the Boker Momo. So we can't really be sure. I'm pretty sure this triad lock is just going to stick through everything. And that's why I like this. And I like the Tough Light too. This is just a little bit more traditional as far as the way it looks. So you can carry the Tough Light, or you can carry any of these and be happy with your chunker. I'm just saying, this is my new favorite. This is it right here. This is my new, just slide it in pocket chunker, little, you know, 2.5 ounce. Oh, I forgot my European brothers. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this real quick. All right, speed zone. Come on, come on. All right, this one's 71 grams. I'm sorry about that. 70 grams. Ooh, 86 grams. Oh, don't put them up like that, Dumbo. And 69. So they're all pretty close. There you go for my non-American friends. And there you go. This is just a really cool knife. Now the price point on this is going to put you right here. You're going to pay about, well, I paid about 36 bucks for this. So you can probably find it for right around there. 36 to 38, something like that. This one, of course, is a lot more expensive. I think this was in the 70s. This one, of course, is 12, and you can get that one all day for 9, 10 bucks right there. So if you're looking at price point, these are obviously the winner, because in all truth, this one's not going to do anything better than these things as far as cutting, or like I said, you want to open up a letter or cut a tomato or something. It's just, I like cold steel, and I was really surprised to get this and find out it was a little bit smaller, so I was glad. So I might just be on a cold steel surprise high right now. I might come crashing down later and realize I've made a horrible error and have to make a backup video to say, hey, I was just kidding, man. I was just high on cold steel. But for right now, I love this knife. And if you like cold steel at all, and if you like a little, backup pocket chunker, boom, this one's great. And if you like EDC that's really light, this one's great. 2.5 ounces, triad lock, 3-inch blade, 4 inches of handle there on G10. You can't hardly beat this. And you know, if you like the Volker Patriot, I'm with you. I've been carrying it. Check my Instagram. That's been my carry for a while. The Chewy, hard to beat. And of course, everybody knows this one. Just a great knife. And I had the Delica, and it's right up there too with the Patriot. But I'd still rather have this. You know, if I could have 2 of these or 1 of these, of course I'm gonna take 2 of these, or just 1 of these. I would just rather hold on to. I feel more. And I know it sounds silly, I feel more secure with that triad lock. I'm not worried too much about this lock here. This one feels fairly sturdy. And of course you're not going to do a lot of batoning or chopping down of trees, but you know, every little bit of security you get in your pocket is good. And this is going to give it to you. So, thumbs up for this. I really like this. Let me know if you think I'm wrong, or if you think I'm right, or what you think. All right, I'll let you go. Like here, subscribe here. Leave a comment down here. Let me know how you feel about this. Do you got this knife yet? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you want to sell it to me? You know, for a good price. I know a bunch of you got this knife. I know a lot of y'all are happy with that one. And I think a couple of y'all are unhappy with it, actually. The Chewy, we've given away a bunch of these. More to come. So you're going to get your own experience with the Chewy. A bunch of y'all will. At least 20 of you, 20 or 30 of you. I've got a bunch of them in my drawer over here. And, of course, the Volker Patriot, which is still one of my favorite knives. All right. I guess that's it. And I'll talk to y'all later.